A moment I have been waiting for my entire life is the opportunity to tell you about Lego Super Mario, a sentence I thought I'd never say in my life as an official product, but here it is, the starter course in all its glory. My name is Brian Saviano, otherwise known as Has a Bald Head for a Change O'Brien. I'm equipping myself with the power of Cappy for all of these reviews. That way, you know, I can have the essence of Mario with me as I tell you about Lego Super Mario. So there is a lot to go over in terms of the starter course and how Mario functions as a product. So, I'm going to get into it. So this is the starter course here. This is set number 71360, Adventures with Mario. Comes with Mario, Bowser Jr., and a Goomba, and a bunch of pieces that go with it, 230-something pieces, and it's exactly what you need to start off with Lego Super Mario. None of the other sets function well without Mario. You need Mario, so you need to buy this first if you want to have any sort of proper functionality with the other sets at all. If you don't buy this, there's no point in getting the other ones. So this retails for $60, more specifically 231 pieces, so if typically with a $60 Lego set, you get 600 pieces. So most of the technology is with Mario, as you can tell right here. That's most of the price as well. So that's where you're going to be forking over a bit of the money. So there's the top of the box there. It's a very oddly shaped box, but a cool box design nonetheless. Keep in mind a few things before you start with Lego Super Mario. One thing, he requires batteries. He does not charge via USB-C or anything like that. You need a screwdriver as well as 2 AAA batteries. So I have those. And you also, in order to build any of the Lego Super Mario sets, are going to need to download the app for free on your respective app store. So as long as you have a relatively new device, you'll be able to run it. Specifications are available online for you to check compatibility-wise, but there is no actual game function in the app. There are building instructions as well as a way for you to share your creations with other people across the internet, but mostly it's the building instructions and like a digital gallery of what sets you do have. So I will show you that as well as what's inside of here. So going to crack this open, even though I already have a starter set built over here. So I plan on getting, you know, a whole set of these Mario sets sealed anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I can open this one to show you exactly what's in the package here. So I can also show you what the app looks like. So I'm going to neatly take off the tape over here because I'm such a professional. Also, pardon the fact that I have a Band-Aid on. I know a lot of professional toy reviewers or whoever typically have immaculate nails. Not only do I bite my nails, but I also have a Band-Aid on. So, whoops, sorry. That's for all the videos as well. So when you open the flap here, there's 1 and 2, which I don't really understand why there's 1 and 2, quite honestly, but okay. Pop that bad boy open and you see all the pieces inside of there, just like a typical Lego set. You pop all that open, just like that, and yeah, let me adjust the camera real quick. That way you can see more of the actual set than my torso, because nobody wants to see that. So there's your box right there. Gonna yoink that over there. Always satisfying when you buy a Lego set and you throw the empty box across the room. It's just it just hits, you know. So with the starter course here, you get, I believe, 5 numbered bags, and they all have different things inside of them. So bag number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see the white box that's right here. That's where Mario is. That's where that hotness is going to be. All right. So there's also an unnumbered bag here. I'll show you what that's for more specifically. You do get some paper inside of here. QR code for you to scan with your phone. You can, like on my Google Pixel, you can like open up the camera app, scan that, or take a picture of it. It'll load up the website like that. So in here, there are no physical instructions. It tells you information about Mario and as well as the app itself demonstrated on an iPad. There's a little bit of information there, all the other sets, which obviously I've done reviews on, so you can check that out, the character packs, etc. And basically in a bunch of different languages saying, hey, please don't eat this, and that's about it. So, yeah, I'll show you Mario. Have handy a screwdriver, probably like that size there. You can't really see. Well, it's a very small screwdriver, as well as 2 AAA batteries. So Let me clear the way right here a little bit for Mario. All right. So, white box there. Crack this open. And I'm going to rip this because I don't need to save the white box for anything. And then, bam, you have Mario right there. All right. So, off and, you know, no overalls. He looks very creepy, obviously. But it's a toy that's meant to be turned on. So, a lot of things going on with Mario. Inside of here is an LCD screen that is able to display a variety of images on whatever he interacts with via the color sensor at the bottom right there. He has over 100 different sounds that he exclaims through the speaker in the back of his head. There's a off or an on button, as well as a Bluetooth connect button. And it's very simple to connect him via your device and Bluetooth. And he's very cool. He's a very cool little interactive bit there. Not as much of a display piece, because when you have him as a display piece, he's just like that. It looks very weird. So, yeah. Have your screwdriver handy. It's a very small screw on the back of there. And in case you're like, well, Brian, why didn't they make it a clip that you can just clip off and on? That is actually a safety thing in regard to toys like Lego. They don't want younger builders to be able to get in there easily and eat the batteries. So please do not eat batteries. There's no reason for you to do that at all. So, but they have to do that because it's all legal stuff. So yeah. Also, the batteries add a little bit of weight onto there. And I believe if they had like chargeable or rechargeable Mario, it might fail more often because it's such a basic toy. I don't know. But I'm not too bothered by the fact that it takes batteries, because most likely your TV remote or Xbox controller still takes batteries as it is. So basically deal with it. So there's that. Put the batteries in facing that way. That's not very impressive. Pop the back of Mario on there. The Mario figure itself lasts from 20 to 25 hours of play. In the copy that I had only had to change the batteries once, of like a week or two of playing it and talking about it and blah, 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 blah. So did not need to change out Mario very frequently. And when you do power on Mario here, he makes this sound right here. Lego Mario time. So it's pretty cool. And when I first booted up this Mario, there was definitely a little bit of whimsy there, because he says Lego Mario time. It's a custom voice clip from Charles Martinet. It's awesome. So there's that there. And then when you power him off, he says the following. See you later. And as you stomp on Goomba with him, with Koopa, Bowser, all the different varieties of enemies, he makes so many more sounds and facial expressions. You can see him blinking right here. If you leave him face down for a little while, he'll go to sleep. There's a lot of different things that are inside of here that I don't know all of them, because I haven't played with them as much as a lot of you might end up doing so. So there's still a lot of potential in here. Even when he jumps a little bit, there's a little gyro sensor in there, so there's all sorts of sound effects that happen with this here. It's really quite amazing. And so before I dive into the app, there's this bag right here. So the way the play system works, as I'm sure you've been able to tell by this image on the front of the... Oh, okay. As you've been able to tell by the front of the instructions, it's more... I know you're tired, Mario. It's fine. It's late at night anyways. You can tell that there's like a lot of different platforms that you can connect everything with. So I'm going to open this up right here. And they're all connected by these 2x whatever these are, ranging from like a 2x4, like this, a plate, all the way up to like a 2x24, no, 2x24, like a 2x12 sort of situation there. But the main thing here is Mario's overalls. So you can see the overalls right there. And you can equip those on. Nothing happens with that, but if you take off his overalls, he says... He says, Mamma Mia. So he's like, wow, what are you doing? So that's pretty cool as I drop everything here. So there's that. And then before you even get into the app as well, you can open bag number 1 right here. Bag number 1 has a couple of platforms, as well as Mario's ears, hat, and buttons for his overalls. So if I put the yellow buttons on here, you know, the ears are separate Lego pieces, so you can... build upon Mario in that way. So there he is there. Then obviously the very iconic red hat right there that is printing, as you can probably tell. And bam, there is your Lego Super Mario figure. So you can see the hands in there. This is bigger than a traditional minifigure, but his hands are able to hold things like lightsabers and things like that, so you can equip him properly. There's that on the back there, the power on, Bluetooth, as you saw before. So you don't see any of the, screwed in portion, anything like that when you're working with this Mario here, and he's just so full of life. Actually, when you have my skin at the bottom there, it reads it because it reads through the color sensor as red, and that happens there. So what happens with Mario, and this is all before I even boot up the app here, there's the green platform here that Mario reads via the color sensor that shows grass, as you can tell right there. That's pretty cool. If you go on to blue, it'll show that it is water, and then yellow is sand. So that's pretty cool. And the main thing here is that there's all sorts of pre-applied stickers for a lot of these pieces here. So I actually have all this stuff built. I'm going to shimmy it all over here. And so this is everything you get with the starter course itself. So this is all built within the app. So here is the Lego Super Mario app that you can download for free. The colors are a little bit off because of my camera setup and everything, but you'll get the idea. Download it for free right there. You can see, you can start. There's all sorts of sounds and interactive bits here. You can see that this is the starter course right in the middle, built digitally in the app. And then you can scroll throughout and see all the different sets that you can see reviews of that have already done. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, as you scan in more sets, you can have even more sets available in your digital gallery. And so when you have Lego Super Mario active right here, you have him just chilling right there. You go over to the Connect Bluetooth section. There's no pairing in terms of your device going into settings or anything. You literally just press that on the back of Mario right there, and he'll connect pretty easily. Boom, there you go. So there's that. He's already connected right there. When you boot up Lego Mario for the first time, did it boot to the other one? No, it didn't. Okay, cool. There's another Mario over there. But when you boot him up for the first time, you will need to update him. Do not touch Mario. Just leave him be. You can see that it is updating as you go along here. Do not turn off Mario. Do not do anything. He's going to go into sleep, cryo state, whatever. Leave him be. Let the thing update. Be patient. Go think about life for a little while. Go feed your cat. Drink some water. Take a shower. I don't care what you do. Just don't touch Mario. Don't do it, okay? Also, do not close out of the app. Literally just leave it. If you're on low battery, charge it, come back later. Just let it be. It only took like 35 seconds or a minute, but for the sake of time, I skipped ahead a little bit there. It's got to initialize and do all the other things it's got to do, but it's a relatively painless process. And then he boots back up just like that, and then he reconnects, and he is ready to rock and roll pretty much. So keep Mario updated. That way he can get the latest sounds and little patches and whatnot. It's basically like a phone app. Same idea. So, yep, he's all ready to go right there. Let's go. It all reboots up right there. And this is where you're going to be building your sets. So if you go to the top right? Yeah, right. It's late at night. Right of the app right here, you can build the instructions or build all the sets here for all the different things. So I don't have all the character packs, but everything else is grayed out here because I have built all of these sets. So there's that. And if I go over to, let's say I want to go over to Yoshi's hut right there. So it shows. So if I go into here and like, if you haven't completed the set already, you're actually able to, well, you're not actually able to view the instructions this way. If you don't have it grayed out like I do, you can just tap on it and view it there. But if I exit out of here and then go back to the overworld, let's say I want to build the starter course, it'll start up just like that. And not only does it give you the instructions for like Mario right here, you can review them at any time you want to. It's not just a image on there. You can actually rotate the whole thing around and see all the different sides of the Lego model as you're building it. So that way you don't get confused by any of the building portions or anything like that. And so you can scroll through by the scrub bar at the bottom right here. You can also see what pieces it requires. So that's cool. And then at the end of every section that you build when you initially are building Lego Mario, it gives you a little demonstration video on what to do, which is why they went with digital instructions in the first place, is because conveying how to play via paper instructions is not very easy to do. So that's why it is the way it is over here. But obviously, you could probably find instructions online in case you didn't want to bother with the app ever. But it's pretty intuitive how it works. Since I have built everything, it's all pretty basic to me. But let's say I want to go through here, I can use the bottom here and like go reverse the steps if I wanted to, and I can like pinch and zoom in, all that. You get a real nice close-up of all the Goomba faces and anything else you want to. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool how that works. So there's that app functionality there. That applies to every single one of the sets, no matter what the size is. And also, in the top corner up here, you can view the stats for your Mario, including the battery life. So if you log in with your LEGO Life account, you can share things on the internet if you want to. I don't bother with it. But you can see the battery life for Mario, as well as how many coins you've collected throughout your entire escapade. So that's pretty sweet as well. There's other sections at the side here. So like right here, let's see. No, let's go up here first. Yeah. This section is where other people upload their own stuff in their own courses. There's weekly challenges you can do as well. It's pretty expansive with that. People show all their Super Mario stuff and whatever else they combine it with. You want to put Sonic in there from the Dimensions pack, you can do that. And here is where you save all of your levels when you're done. So you can take a picture of your creation right now and use it that way. You can use it, yeah, I'll let you take a picture, sure, so you can see just my face there. If I do that and then go down to here, bam, there it is. Look at that. Look at that awesome picture. It's fantastic. Put it in the art gallery. Put it in the Louvre right over there. Beautiful. So there's that. And then the play function with the app starts as soon as you put Mario into the warp pipe here. So let's say I have my phone right here, right? You can see that in the view here. Once you put Mario in the warp pipe, the game itself starts. So let's say I pop him into here. He says, here we go, and then the app goes into this gray screen. You can't touch, you can't do anything like that. So the more that you walk around with Mario like this, the more that he goes on platforms like this. You rotate around like this, and he makes a whole bunch of sounds this way. There's a lot of sound functionality, but I unfortunately can't really show you the sound as it is with this microphone right here. But, oh, he falls off right there. On the cloud, pops onto here, makes sounds like this. That earns you a bunch of coins, and then when you have something like the question block here, he earns a bunch more time, so that's pretty convenient. And then he earns another coin that way. So you have 60 seconds to complete every level. And he will typically display the time on his, torso there if it ends up getting close to the allotted time. And then, let's say you go over to Bowser Jr. right here. It shows you right there, like he's got like 13 seconds left. So you defeat Bowser Jr. like this, destroy him, and then at the end of the level, you go over toward the flagpole. Bam. So it'll calculate how many coins you have via Mario's chest piece right there, along with the flag and all that. Shows I had 34 coins. And the main app shows you the coins breakdown. So you can see here, Bowser Jr. netted me a bunch of coins. You have the question block, just walking around. You have me finishing in the allotted time, and the cloud. So if you want a comprehensive breakdown of what it took to get these amount of coins, use the app. And you can take a picture of it and save it if you really want to, share it if you want to. If you don't care about knowing what you got for everything in your level for the coins, you don't even need the app. So if you just want to play just like this, you can literally start this up and go about your business. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to destroy Bowser Jr. real quick. There's that. Go on to here just to see what I get. What do I get? Something good? I get some coins. Nice. Let me see if I try this again. What happens here? I get a bunch of coins. Cool. Then I go over to here, and I don't bother with the app. The app is not open. My phone is turned off. You will see that I get 25 coins. So it doesn't tell me what I got for each thing, but it shows me that I got 25 coins. So, yeah, the way it all works is Mario reads these barcodes, basically glorified barcodes, on the pre-applied stickers. So everything you see here for like the question block itself, like that whole thing is printed right there. That top portion right there is a pre-applied sticker. If it'll focus, there we go. Now, wait, hold on. Get this stuff out of here real quick, just so I can show you the point here. So that is a pre-applied sticker. That is a much more durable sticker with a tougher coating on there. So you jumping Mario on top of here constantly will not damage that sticker unless you pry it off with an X-Acto knife. But I wouldn't recommend that if you want to play with it. So there's that there, and it's meant for play. All of this is definitely meant for play. And then you can see inside of here, inside the warp pipe, there is a specific sticker for that. Bowser Jr. has his own specific sticker. So enemies that are unique have their own sticker. The interactive bits all have their own unique thing. Just like the very end flagpole here, you can see that has its own sticker as well. So thing to note, whenever you see one of these, it is a sticker. Whenever you see something like this, like Bowser's face on here, all of the printing on Bowser Jr.'s face, everything like that, it is all printed always. There are no stickers in the box that you need to apply yourself. They are either a computer, machine put on there already, or they're printing. So don't get too upset about needing to apply stickers meticulously. You don't have to bother with that. So, you also got to look at Bowser Jr. There's Bowser Jr. So this piece is new for all the Lego nerds out there, myself included. There's a custom piece back there for the shell, new molding there as well. Let's see, are there any other new pieces right here? There's also, obviously, these whole things here are new pieces. These 4x4 rounded modified plates, I guess they're called. These are technically 2 Lego plates high, so they are not quite as tall as a typical Lego brick. So if I pry this off right here, this is the typical height for a Lego brick. They are not quite as tall by comparison. So there's a little bit of a height difference there, as you can tell. If I can adjust it properly, there you go. So a bit different in that regard. And Mario reads whatever the color is. So no matter what surface you have, if you have, like, let's say I have this Diet Coke can, right? Ideally, it should be able to read red. It does. Okay, cool. So you can see it reads the red on there, and it shows fire. And I also have the Cappy hat. Hello? So this Cappy hat right here, just because I have that, it shows red. So that's pretty cool. You can see my giant shiny head. Nope. No texture. All right, cool. Black does nothing. White does nothing. It's just red, green, blue, yellow. Just those 4. And all of these different things here, the stickers are a variety of colors. So you see some like magenta in there, green, blue, lots of different colors lurking all throughout inside of here. So it reads a variety of colors, but that leaves a lot of room for them to add more stuff in a future expansion pack. Who knows, right? So there's that. You got the Goomba as well. Goomba, very common throughout the Lego Super Mario series. So you're going to get a ton of them by the end of it. Don't you worry about that. They're built very uniquely. There's feetsies down there that look very cool. That is a new piece, as well as the feet on Bowser Jr. as well, like a 2x3 foot thing. I don't know what you call it. There's all technical names for all these pieces. Shows how much of a diehard fan of, knowing everything ever, right? But there's all that. The play functionality here is like this. It happens here. You're supposed to knock Bowser Jr. off. There you go. But yeah, this is the starter course itself. That's a brief summary of the technology. And you're really going to see the play functionality of all the Lego Super Mario stuff with each of the reviews and seeing how Mario interacts with everything. This guy right here, the way I've been describing it to people and the way that people have talked about it with me, a lot of people that are especially older fans really bash it because, oh, this is made for kids, this is blah, blah, blah. But as soon as you get your hands on Lego Mario here and you see how fun, interactive, and just such a cool piece of technology he is, your mind changes. And even if you don't care about this system, if you don't care about the game, you don't care about the app at all, playing with Mario and hearing him make all these noises and do all this stuff is super, super cool. So I highly recommend the Mario system itself. The starter course is great. There's just one starter course, just Mario for now. Who knows if they'll come out with Luigi or Peach, Daisy, Waluigi, who knows? But this is where it's at right now. And there's a lot of reviews of me talking about these sets ad nauseum. So if you enjoy that, make sure you stay tuned for all those videos. And yeah, just get this for yourself, experiment with it. You have to get this set first out of any of them because that's just how it is. And from there, you can buy the expansion sets as you see necessary. So, enjoy the other reviews of Bowser's Castle, King Boo's Haunted Yard. There's other outfits that go on to Mario. There's a whole bunch of other stuff to look forward to. So, get excited for that. My name has been Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. That is probably the most succinctly I have talked about the Mario sets. It only took a half an hour, which it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to take in, man. A lot of stuff going on. So, hopefully you enjoyed this in-depth casual review of the LEGO Super Mario Starter Course, the adventure. What's this called? The Adventures of Bowser Jr.? I don't even have the set box near me. I threw it across the room. But have yourself a great day. Enjoy the other reviews and pick up LEGO Mario for yourself. All right? See you later. Bye.